Cast coverage on CRN.
We're ready to start the fourth and final period. West Johnston ball. Ready for the fourth period. West Johnston and the Comets here on CRN. Wesley Outlet doing not only radio call for CRN, but also public address. And a shot for three. 3-point shot. Avian Newkirk. So finally, a field goal for Avian Newkirk, shooting guard for West Johnston. And I think they are just simply going to try to run the clock down for the Lady Comets. Inside to Unique Best. Unique Best 2. 26-7, a 19-point lead. 4 points scored at the free throw line by Caitlin Tucker for West Johnston. And Avian Newkirk just got a field goal 3 a moment ago. Attempt made by Blake by Brooklyn break for 3. No good. Attempt on the rebound by Newkirk. And now there's a foul. Turnover, West Johnston. Comets ball. 6:55 remaining here in regulation. Final period of play. It's a 19-point lead for the Comets. Varsity men's action is next. Howard shoots. Oh, it's in and out like a popcorn. Looking in there for the rebound. Trying to make an attempt was Washington. Give it to the rebound. Back to the Wildcats. On defense, Unique Best at the baseline. Newkirk there. Sets it up to 20 of Tucker. Howard juking, jiving, fake off the rim. No good. Attempt made by Cheyenne Cummings. And Howard with the ball. Whistle foul. They're going to call it on offensive foul on Comets number 5, Howard. West Johnston ball. Timeout, Comets. Full timeout.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Back after radio timeout. 6:23 remaining in the final period of regulation. Number 20, Tucker with the ball. Back to Blake. Blake inside, looking inside to Newkirk. Newkirk got a fader 3 jumper earlier to start the fourth and final period. Under pressure on the Comets defense is Best and Washington and Howard. And the rebound goes back to Newkirk quickly. Comets couldn't get there in time at the baseline. Give it back to the Wildcats. Newkirk now playing defense good with Tucker. Attempt made. Basket's up and it's no good. Give the rebound back to the Wildcats again. Avian Newkirk on defense. Out of bounds. It'll still be Wildcats ball. Out of bounds. Still Wildcat ball. Substitution. West Johnston. Number 30. Chastity McDougald. And a shot attempt made going for 3 by Blake. No good. Last touch by Alexa Watkins for the Comets. The rebound will go to Clayton. Watkins to Washington at midcourt. To the baseline. Washington sets up her players. 5:20 remaining in regulation. Varsity men's action is next. You're listening to coverage of the 14-3 Comets, 4-0 in the conference, leading the Greater News 3A, the number 1 seed, taking on the 8-10 West Johnston Wildcats. Conference play at 2-2. And this is a conference basketball matchup. Rival basketball, but conference basketball. Inside open, Delaney Eves. Wide open, Delaney Eves, 2. 28-7, 4:45 remaining in regulation. McDougald under pressure. Jukes Jives carries the ball on her own to the basket, and she'll do it. Number 30, McDougald for 2. 28-9. Back inside, look at Watkins. Watkins with the ball, top of the key, back at the baseline, sets up. Looking now for Howard. Howard inside, top of the baseline, making a move, juking, jiving from one side of the arc to the other. Trying to go to the paint is Howard. Now looking for Watkins. Can't find nothing there. Sets it up and gives it back to Eves. Eves now back at the baseline to Howard. On defense, 23. Melinado, and the basket is good and 1. Basket good for the Comets. Foul, Wildcats number 30, McDougald. Basket and 1 to the line. Number 5, Howard. 1-shot foul. 3:57 remaining here. Howard, basket and 1, trying to make it a 3-point game. She'll put it up and nail it. Basket good. 31-9. 3:50 remaining in regulation. On defense, it is Best in Washington. Setting it up and a steal by Howard out of nowhere. Interception. We're getting ready for the Super Bowl. That was an interception play right there on Dariana Howard. 49ers, Chiefs Sunday. Who you got? Should be a great matchup in the NFL of offense and defense for sure. 31-9. Watkins to Washington. 3:20 remaining here in the fourth period. Whistle and a foul. Foul on number 23, Molinado for Wildcats. 2-shot foul, number 32, Delaney Eves. Substitution, Wildcats, number 4, Avian Newkirk. 3:17 remaining in regulation. Clayton Comets looking to stay at the number 1 spot. 14-3 will become 15-3. Missed the second throw by Eves, or Howard, actually. Into the bench for the Wildcats. It'll be Wildcats ball. Out of bounds on Wildcats. Comets ball. Substitution for the Comets, number 23, Mackenzie Hedinger. 31-9. Washington with the ball. 3:05 remaining in regulation. 31-9. Looking to wrap this game up here. Bring it on home for supper. Watkins setting up. Looking. 2:50 remaining here in regulation. Washington sets it up to Watkins. Watkins under the basket. Turnover. Clayton gives it back to West Johnston. Number 30, McDougald to the basket, and there's a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Hedinger. Foul against Comets. Number 23, Mackenzie Henninger. To the line for the Wildcats. Timeout. Timeout, Comets. And it is a full timeout. We'll take a radio timeout as well. 31-9, Comets basketball continues on CRN.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
Daughter.
Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN. And now back to live coverage right here on the Community Radio Network, the home of your Clayton Comets.
Again, foul on Comets. Number 23, Mackenzie Henninger. To the line, two-shot foul for the Wildcats. Number 30, Chastity McDougald. So McDougald will shoot two. Her first basket is good. 31-10. We'll say this, Wildcats got a good program at the free throw line. McDougald trying to go now 2 for 2, and she'll nail them. McDougald, both free shots good for the Wildcats. 20-point game, 31-11, 2:20. Ticks away, remaining here in regulation. This game coming to the home stretch. Turn it over back to the Wildcats. It'll be Wildcats ball again. Comets ball. About ready to bring this one to the home stretch, 33-11. That's the score. 90 seconds of play remaining here in regulation. Washington with Sharp with the ball. Leading by 20. 33-11. Peyton Sharp back inside the paint looking for Washington. Whistle and a foul. Timeout. Stoppage of play. Timeout. Comets. It is a full timeout.
Unforgettables. Nice, nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Once again, a quick reminder, the Lady Comets will be back in action this Friday night at Jeff Adams Gymnasium as they host the South Johnston Trojans. Game at 6:30. It'll be Comets ball. Back in bounds, shot attempt made for 3, and there's a whistle and a foul. New players in for the Comets include number 12, Julie Clement, Shirley Moses in 40, Arian Fletcher in 10, 34, Meredith Robertson in 30, Ansley Stewart. Attempt for 3, up and no good. Jump ball called. It'll go back to West Johnston. Jump ball. Jump ball, Comets ball. Whistle and foul. Foul, Wildcats number 4, Avian Newkirk.